Hi everyone, Assassin Gamer here and welcome to the upload. This is episode 4 of Space Engineers, the campaign, Never Surrender Without Quality of Life mods. Now, if you missed my recent upload where I showed you how to mod your own Never Surrender campaign, here's what's going on. Unfortunately, for reasons unknown, the files decided to corrupt. I don't know how or why, so unfortunately, we have to start all over again. But I do have some contingencies in place so that if the files do corrupt again, we will not lose everything. And with that, let's figure out where Lord Clang has dropped us off. So we're definitely in a very mountainy area, but it seems Lord Clang has shown some mercy and given us a small ice lake. So question is, what direction does the sun travel? Alright, so it's gonna roughly go over there, which means it rises somewhere over there. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's go and find some ores. Because we need to find our 4 critical ones. That being the iron, nickel, silicon, and cobalt. So let's see what type of ore deposit you are. So silicon, ice, and magnesium. Okay. Well, at least we found our gunpowder for later. Now, I'm not going to really worry about what's inside the lake because I want to be able to use my atmospheric for mining. So let's see what this one is. Okay, so we've got iron, nickel. Anything else? Cobalt! Sweet! Okay, we found our basic materials. A lot faster than where I was. Is that a rock right there? It looks like another iron rock. It seems Lord Clang wants to give us roughly the same conditions as last time. So thank you very much, Lord Clang. Now it just becomes a question of where do I want to set up shop? You know what, I think over here will be perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare that this is our base. And with that, let's get modifying, but first we need to play Lumberjack, get rid of these trees. And while I'm doing that, might as well take it as an opportunity to let everyone know that I plan to start another series for Space Engineers. So what's that series going to be about? Well, I'm always looking for new and interesting mods to add to my gameplay. So with that series, mods that you, the viewers, suggest that I should have for the current playing series, I will test them out and I will see whether or not that mod is suitable for that series, or shelve it for another one. So if you have an interesting mod that you think I should install, let me know. Okay, so that is more than enough. And with that, let's get modifying our flyer. But before I do that, there is a vicious thing I need to deal with, and that is these parachute hatches. So if you didn't watch the first episode, I got killed by the temporary container that had a canvas in it. So this time round, I am going to defang it so that it doesn't kill me again. And with that, begin the fast forwarding. Oops, I totally forgot to disconnect the conveyor system. Oh well, at least you thought you had a second chance to kill me again? Well, sorry, but I deny you that chance. There we go. Defanged once again. Alright. Let's hurry up and get this done. Okay, that is our flyer almost fully upgraded. The only things left to add is the ore detector and the gyro. Fudge. Okay, well, we seem to have a slight problem. The problem being is that I have run out of large steel tubes that I can use. So let's go and have a look at what that unknown signal is, and hope it is the one that flies upwards, or it has at least a large steel tube in it. Well, nothing on the steel tube. That's unfortunate. Okay, so wooden gloves, huh? Okay, so what are my options? To rectify this situation. The only things that have steel tubes are all the atmospherics. So what can I spare realistically? Alright, we're gonna take away from this one for now. Then as soon as I get a basic assembler, I'll fix it up. Okay, well, that is our flyer fully upgraded. Well, not upgraded, but modified. And actually, have I set a... Yes, I did. I did set a GPS marker. So all I need to do now is turn off the auto lock. And also turn off the antenna because we don't really need that at the moment. And then we just simply set up our 2 survival kits. Like so. Okay, well, time for us to go and mine for some stone. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I saw a decent spot to do that just over here. Yeah, right here will do perfectly. So just need to set a on-off switch for the drill. That way I don't have to keep on pressing the button down on my mouse. And let's get a digging. Oh, hello. Some more silicon and magnesium. And in a spot that's easy to get to. I couldn't ask for better. So just so we don't disturb it, we're just going to dig up a little bit higher. Okay, let's land for a bit and turn that off. I actually dug that out pretty well, to be honest. Okay, so how are we going with materials in here? Decent. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need to set up for the next part, which is to get our base built. So I'm gonna need that, I'm also going to need the basic refinery. It's a real shame you can't put like a small basic refinery on there and say it'd be like, I don't know, a quarter of the refining speed. Would actually be kind of helpful. But survival kits can only deal with stone, so I cannot really complain. And besides, things like refineries technically should be on either large ships or on bases. So what I'm going to do is I want you to put 3 of those and 1 of those into the production queue for me. And then we'll simply put you down there. That way you can start construction. Now this is going to take a while, so I am going to do a bit of a time jump. So I will see you all very shortly. And welcome back. So I decided to do a little bit more stone mining, but now it's time for us to head back to base because we are extremely full. So let's head on over to the base and get a building. Okay, so first priority is our wind turbines. But before I can do that, I need to figure out where I want to actually start planting roots. So say about there will do. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That way it's 7 wide, but that's only if you include the wall, but we'll have an inside space of 5. Now I don't like how that's floating, so I'm just going to go there and yeah, just for the sake of argument, put one there. And then all I need to do is add my inside flooring. There we go. And then we just need to make our wind turbine tower. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you know what? Let's go a little bit higher. 1, 2, and 3. Because what I could do is, instead of making just 5 in total, just build that part up so I don't have to try and dismantle things later. There we go. What I'll do is I'll put another one about there. Okay. So let's grab our pod and bring it closer. Out there should do. Perfect. And now on to building our wind turbines. So we are only going with 3 for now, just to get things up and running. Because main priority now is to get our flyer connected to some power. Now I am going to rename the Eurypterid again, like we had last time. Because honestly speaking, that was a good name for it. Okay, perfect. Now all I need so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there. That would be the middle, so okay. So now the only other thing I need is a small cargo container, which I can place here. Is there one that's not fully welded? Well, I guess that answers that question. Alright, so let's get this basic assembler up and running, because next thing I'm going to have to do is build a conveyor sorter and 2 connectors, followed by a basic refinery. And of course there is something missing. I thought I had more interior, not interior plates, more small steel tubes. Did I not dismantle something? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Because now that we have all of that iron, we can just simply tell you to make stuff. Okay, so actually, how much power do you have? And do you have enough for one last run? Okay, slight change in plans. We are going to build the basic refinery first. So if things works well, I'll have enough power to go and grab some actual iron from that iron rock, which is down there. And then I can build all the connectors that I need. Okay, now that we have that, let's see how much of the other stuff we can get built. So we're going to need our connector. I mean, I could use the cheap and cheeky way, which is basically using a rotor and then detaching the large rotor head and then putting a small one on and then attaching it to the flyer, but that method doesn't really work well for me, to be honest. So we'll grab our connector and we'll also grab our conveyor sorter. Alright, definitely pointing in the right direction, which is good. Alright, how are we going on the materials? Not too bad, actually. It was worth doing all that stone mining earlier. Alright, let's get rid of these heavy things because I really do not need them. And we'll just build a few of those. And we'll put you there and... Alright, let's get rid of this survival kit. Because we're not focusing so much on stone anymore. Surf one, I get 2 for my trouble. With still a lot of material to spare. Well, that's certainly a good harvest. Alright, so once we get it connected there, I still need to fix that up. So let me just quickly grab that large steel tube, please and thank you. There we go. And then we just need to stick you up there. Well, while that is dealing with all that, let's go and grab that iron. No point waiting around at base for parts to be made when I can simply do something more productive. There you are. Turn on the drill and get digging. And while I'm thinking about it, let's grab our offset light and bump up the radius a little bit. There we go. Alright, that will do for the time being. Do not worry, Iron Rock, I am not done with you yet. I am just running a little low on power. Oh, that was close. Can't wait to get more thrusters on this. Okay, that's one. Now all I need is the rest of the stuff. Okay, so before I connect it up, we just need to blacklist the stone so it doesn't go into the refinery. Because we do have a mod that makes stone less efficient in the better refineries. And with that, need to go a little bit in that direction and then down and backwards. Perfect. And we just need to grab that sorter again. There it is. And go drain all. Okay, so the only thing left to really do is to get some more power. So we need, I believe the total was 6, I believe. And with that, let's get this built. Well, I would if I had some interior plates to get a start. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so how are the batteries going? Fully recharged in 34 minutes. Well, I'm going to put you onto actual recharge. And that shaved off about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Okay, so with 9 functional wind turbines, how is my batteries doing? 19 minutes. That is very, very good. So wind power is definitely the way to go, but it's not reliable because the weather does change how efficient these are, so that makes it a bit of a pain in that regard. But it can also be a blessing too, like say we have rain, they spin even faster, so win some, you lose some. And as long as the Lord Clang doesn't get any funny ideas, lightning will not make anything disappear, because we did receive a warning about that. So fingers crossed it does not happen to us. Okay, so now what I need is I need a small grid drill, and then I need a couple of those. Let's put those into production. And seeing how a unknown signal decided to drop nearby, let's go and check it out. What's actually funny is that there's no sound block on these, and yet it makes that noise. Kids pajamas boots. Okay, that's a new one. And also we have another spider plushie with more space credits. Alright, well, let's get this dismantled. Okay, so it looks like we had enough materials to grab that. That's good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make another modification, and that being a extra drill. So let's get rid of this underneath, shave some weight off. Then what I'll do is I'll grab my little conveyor here and here. And last but not least, put those there, which will only leave us needing to put some lights on our Eurypterid. Alright, let's go and... So top left screen... You know what? Let's actually have a look inside first. But realistically, I don't really need to know what the gravity is. So, for the right screen, I want you to be weather. A thunderstorm! Lord Clang, I have turned off lightning damage, so you are not allowed to hurt me. Nor are you allowed to make my blocks just randomly disappear. Okay, so now that we've got our 2 drills, let's go and grab some cobalt. But before I can do that, I need to put you there, and then grab our batteries, and then put them to auto. And then we just need to put the recharge on off there. I will eventually add the Izzy's ship refueling script. But for now, I won't worry about it. You know what, I just realized I didn't add any lights to it yet. Oops. RTB for retrofit. Or something, I don't know. I mean, technically we do have a light from our helmet, The cheap budget light. I mean, it won't really make much of a difference considering the sun is rising, but I do still need it. Alright, so we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And I'll have another one there. And we'll just put one there. 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 And here. Alright, at least now I'll know where my ship is when it starts tunneling into the hillside. Perfect. Alrighty, let's go and get some cobalt. Okay, so actually, you know what would be helpful? If I maxed out the range of the ore detector. Alright, so I know it's somewhere forward. But I will just double check. Alright. This is most likely not going to end very well. I need that back on. Okay, so you're more down there. That makes you a bit of a pain to get to, honestly. Well, this is a bit of a pain. Well, I'm pretty sure there are other iron ore areas, so I will commit the ultimate sin and just bulldoze through. Well, it wasn't that much, thankfully. But now we get to the good stuff. Now, I don't need too much of this. So let's see, how much have we got? More than enough. I just gotta make sure I'm roughly level. There we go. Oh, might as well pick up some iron while I'm here, right? Alright, now for the fun part. Getting out of here. Well, that went smoother than I thought it was going to be. Okay, and base is up there. Alright, just need to take this nice and slow so I don't crash into anything. Because we are struggling to slow down. Alright, just a bit more of a moving around, and there we go. Lord Clang, I know you are angry at me, but please do not smite my base, even though I do have the lightning damage turned off. Okay, we are looking good, and I think that will be it for this one. So what did we get done? Well, we managed to modify our flyer.
Fuel low.
Oops. We've also ran out of fuel. So I think before I actually do end things, I need to build a O2H2. There we go. So we have our power. We have our basic assembler, basic refinery, cargo, a means of connection, and also our modified flyer. So all we need now is our O2H2. Perfect. Just need to get you up there and fill you up. All right, well, that is definitely the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please feel free to subscribe, like, dislike at your own leisure. Comments, feedback, suggestions are welcome down in the comments below. Also, suggest mods that you think will make the game more interesting, because I do want to add more mods to this game. So, until the next upload, this is Assassin Gamer signing off.